Minister, maritime ports elsewhere have a critical infrastructure designation.
Yes.
Would that help solve the problem overnight at Dublin Airport, designated as critical infrastructure?
I think I firmly believe that the strategic infrastructure legislation that we had in this country in the early 2000s was the way to go. We have a planning difficulty in Ireland. Planning takes too long. Big infrastructure projects take too long. Dublin Airport, Dublin Port, other ports around the country, Shannon Foynes have huge plans for renewable energy. I visited them last week. We have a lot of ambition. It's slowed down and throttled at times with the planning process. And this, unfortunately, is an example of that happening again. Under the strategic infrastructure legislation, that would have been fast-tracked through board for Lanola. Dublin Airport is somewhat unique. It was taken out of that planning framework in 2019 with the creation of ANCA, the noise regulator, and put back into the local authority. That means that Fingal County Council are deciding this planning application as opposed to Bord Lanola. Is that appropriate? That's a policy question. I don't think it's a decision I would have made. Was I Minister at the time? I wasn't. We weren't the government at the time.
Can it be undone legally?
I think, personally, my own view would be that it would sit better as a strategic infrastructure piece and have a fast-track planning process, and that's something that I think that has to be looked at. I don't think, however, in the context of a live planning application, which is in the system at the moment, I think you can't pull the carpet from that. I think that not being in the system, perhaps it could have been done. So, yes, you could redesignate Dublin Airport as strategic infrastructure. I think that would make sense. But can you do it in the context of a current live planning application? I think that would be ultra various powers of any minister or executive.